Me about your kids. They got a lot of trouble there in the third quarter. How did they overcome in the fourth quarter? And Science Hill dominated in the third quarter. What did your kids do to turn that back around?
That's kind of been our problem all year. It feels like we come out, we either start out hot or start out really bad, but we always have a great second quarter. Our problem is the third quarter. We come out of the locker room and we try something different this time. Normally we don't come out of the locker room at halftime and get a lot of shots up. We typically talk to them quite a bit, go over stuff we need to work on. This time we just let them come back out and get a lot of shots up. That didn't help either. But it's one of those things we're learning. We're young. We're all freshmen, sophomores, juniors, one senior. So it's one of those things where we knew coming in to this season that we were going to have these struggles. It's just how we're going to get through that. And I thought our guys battled. I mean, it's one of those things you can never, with this group, you can never quit on. You can never just say, all right, this team is done. And we had a lot of people that left. I mean, there was a lot of people that left. We were down 12 with maybe 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes to go. A lot of people that are fans, they left. And they're fans because they thought the ball game was over. But we as the coaching staff, we know that this team it's never over till it's over. I mean, these guys just battle to the end.
And one of the most critical things about this, y'all are sitting there still in second place. I mean, this is a big win for y'all. Just tell me about how important this is moving forward.
This is huge. I mean, every game in this conference is very important. And it's one of those things we have to take care of business on our side. And it's one of those I told my guys before the game is you don't ever want to walk into a game hoping that another team has to make an upset for us to have a chance to get second, third, first place, whatever it is, whatever you're going for. I want it always in our control. I want us to be the ones. Hey, it's up to us what we do. We either win or we lose. It's up to us, depending on what place we want to be in.
And just talk about Bradley and Cash. Big buckets down the stretch. McGuire hit a big bucket down the stretch. Tell me about those kids.
Oh, those guys. I mean, and that's the great part is we still got those guys two to 3 more years. Those guys are special. I mean, those guys want it. They make mistakes, but so does everybody else. And it's one of those, they never quit. They never give up on the play. It would be easy for those guys to roll over and say, hey, I've turned the ball over 7 times, but the game's over. No, it's not. Those guys know that they got to make the next shot. And I thought Brody did a great job. And he did that 3 he hit was huge. And Bradley's free throws at the end, Collins' free throws at the end, Reagan to tie it back up. We were down 2. His free throws with maybe, I think it was 10, 20 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Those are big shots, and those guys have made those all year. So it's one of those we're building, we're learning, and I mean we're getting better every game.